Two Colorado men were arrested Friday following traffic violations in Wabaunsee County. The Wabaunsee County Sheriff's Office conducted a traffic stop for multiple traffic violation on I-70 eastbound on Friday after 6:30 p.m. A Plainview probable cause search of the vehicle was initiated shortly after first contact on a 2010 Subaru Forester bearing Colorado plates. The search of the vehicle revealed methamphetamine, paraphernalia, and two firearms. Joshua Pontus, 50, of Bennett, Colorado, was placed under arrest without incident and transported to the Wabaunsee County Jail, where he is presently confined pending bond on multiple charges, including narcotics possession with intent to distribute and a felon in criminal possession of firearms. The passenger, 78-year-old Kenneth Pontus of Bennett, was also placed under arrest without incident and transported to the jail, where he is presently confined pending bond on charges of possession of narcotics and paraphernalia. Renovation plans for the Robinson Education Center have hit a snag, according to officials. Workers still are removing asbestos from the building that had previously housed the district offices. The project began once officials moved to the Lincoln Education Center, but Assistant Superintendent Nathan Downs said the work, quote, evolved to be a little more invasive than we originally planned, which included all of the sheetrock. Downs said the original plan was to keep the building's floor plan the same as it was before district offices shifted to their new location. However, workers found asbestos in all of the Robinson Education Center walls, and they gutted the building as part of the asbestos removal process. Downs said district offices and high school staff members working with programs that will use the building as an alternative education center are collaboration to make the space more long-term effective. He said the Robinson Education Center's boardroom is the main space the district will use for classrooms. Area businesses took advantage of the recent success of the newest movie in the series based on a small-town Kansas girl. Wicked is the latest take on the 1939 Wizard of Oz and took in an estimated $114 million for the Friday through Sunday period, according to exhibitor relations. Officials at the Oz Museum in Wamego and AMC Manhattan Theaters both said Friday was a busy night, and that was when the film debuted. The museum sustained higher than usual attendance throughout the weekend when the theater's numbers tapered off. Memorabilia from the Broadway production of Wicked included a Shiz University map, green elixir bottle, spectacles, and boots worn by cast members fill one of the display cases at the Oz Museum. Wicked first displayed on Broadway in 2003. Museum staff added new elements to displays to capture some of the hype around the movie's debut. A new collector's edition of Wicked, The Life and Times of the Wicked Witch of the West, is available for purchase at the gift shop of the Oz Museum in Wamego. The novel was first published in 1995 by Gregory Maguire. Since then, Wicked has been adapted into a musical and two-part film series. Wicked Part 2 is set to be released next year. Cynthia Erivo plays the green-skinned Wicked Witch of the West Elphaba, while pop star Ariana Grande plays fellow witch Glinda. More on the day's headlines can be found at our website, newsradiokman.com and themercury.com.
WWE Universe, the countdown is on. Monday Night Raw is coming to Netflix. This is WWE superstar Damian Priest. And starting January 6th, Netflix brings you the biggest stars, the juiciest angles, and the high-flying action of WWE Raw that you know and love. There's never been a better time to step in the ring and stream WWE Raw live only on Netflix, premiering Monday, January 6th.
This episode is brought to you by Shopify. Creating really great retail experiences with multiple stores, teams, and workflows is tough. But with Shopify's point-of-sale system, you can do it across thousands of locations without complexity. It's a unified command center, bringing together in-store and online operations so customers can shop how they want, and staff have the tools to close every sale. Check out shopify.com/special offer and create the best retail experiences without complexity.
Good morning, I'm Troy Coverdale with your sports headlines. Junior Doug McDaniel's three-pointer at the buzzer rimmed off, and Liberty held off K-State for a 67-65 decision in the second semifinal of the Paradise Jam on Sunday night. Junior Brendenhausen led four Wildcats in double figures with 14 points, but Colin Porter had 17 to lead the way for the Flames, who move into the championship tonight. K-State, meanwhile, will play in the third-place contest of the tournament at 4:30 this afternoon. They'll take on Longwood with coverage on News Radio KMAN and 101.5 K-Rock getting underway at 3:30. The K-State women, meanwhile, play their first games away from Bramlage, the first of which is today as part of the Ball Dogs Classic in Henderson, Nevada. The Wildcats facing 14th-ranked Duke at 2 o'clock. Coverage at 1:30 on Sunny 102.5 and News Radio KMAN. DJ Giddens ran for 143 yards on just 15 carries and a pair of scores as K-State defeated Cincinnati Saturday night 41-15, getting right after back-to-back losses. Avery Johnson threw for 147 yards and a pair of touchdowns to go along with 72 rushing yards. The Wildcats will close out the regular season this coming Saturday night against Iowa State in a 6:30 kickoff in Ames. Patrick Mahomes threw for 269 yards and 3 touchdowns. Spencer Schrader's 31-yard field goal as time expired the difference as the Chiefs dropped the Panthers 30-27. It's now a short week for Kansas City, who will host the Raiders this coming Friday afternoon at 2. K-State's Aaliyah Carter became the second player in school history to reach 2,000 career points. However, it came in a loss to 11th-ranked Kansas at the Sunflower Showdown at Morgan Family Arena, 25-17, 23-25, 25-18, 28-26. Have a great day. I'm Troy Coverdale.